nil. How have United not scored? Great performance, I think, against City. It's probably been the best that Man United have played for many a year. Um, I'm happy to see that. I'm happy that we've gone out with a positive mindset because Man City are not in form. Man City are vulnerable, and they're playing so high up the pitch, so they're there to be had. But unfortunately, we have just not managed to get the goal that we need, that we deserve. So let's talk about our chances. Straight off, 3 minutes in, we get given a corner. Attacking Man City get given a corner. Bruno Fernandes, who by the way has been faultless this half, swings in a long corner, back of the post. Harry Maguire crashes it against the crossbar. I thought from the angle that we had, I thought it was, I thought he was heading uh, against the crossbar himself, not the ball, but just smashing his own big slab head against the crossbar. Wasn't to be. And then the next two chances were for Mbeumo. Now this is where I was getting a bit annoyed because United were clearly on the ascendancy. We were clearly winning the tackles, winning the second balls, playing Mbeumo in, who's the number 9 for today, and we were just a bit too risk-free. Maybe we were not taking enough care, but we just played that ball and just asked Mbeumo to run. I don't think Mbeumo is in the best shape. I think he's in form, but I think physically he's a bit tired. He's a bit jaded. He's just come on from Africa. He's just traveled, played for Cameroon, coming back to play for Man United. I don't think he's got that extra bit of yard and zest to jump in there. So maybe that's what the two chances are for. And then there was a small period within that first half where I thought, my goodness, here we go, because clearly we're on the ascendancy, clearly we're dominating, but our fullbacks, namely Diego Dalot, to start off with, crunching tackle, which I don't have a problem with, but studs up and everything. I mean, that could have been a red against Doku. That could have been a red. And here we go. But it was a yellow. And then Luke Shaw, again, stupidly losing his mind. We went full control there. It was in the top half of the pitch. He then... okay. He then has another kind of like stupidish, silly tackle, and he gets a yellow card. So both of our fullbacks are on yellow cards. And that's a period where Manchester City slightly got back into the game. We even had, we had a goal line clearance. And yeah, but other than that, I don't think the keepers had much to save. And it was United back again on the ascendancy. And this time, we realised how up the pitch Manchester City were. So we started playing in behind. And I'm just really gutted because we've clearly not been at it and not been timing our runs or our passes, and we're just that bit on the offside. Firstly, Ahmad, and secondly, Bruno Fernandes, who, by the way, what a clinical finish he had. Sat Ake down, sat the goal past the goalkeeper. It's turning into R9, phenomenal, round the keeper and everything. But we knew it was offside. But I still didn't mind the celebration. Yeah, go for it, raise it up. I think City were there to be had, and I think they know that they were the second. They were not the best team on the pitch so far. So they'll come back fighting. The real downfall for me is that we're not in front. We haven't got that goal that we deserve, that we absolutely needed, because now Manchester City is going to come out firing. Pep Guardiola, one of the best in the business. Clearly, he's going to make some tweaks, some amendments, and yeah, I think they'll come back fighting. They absolutely need to win to stay anywhere near that kind of, even in the second place, mind you, because they've got teams breathing down the back of the net, Aston Villa, Liverpool, etc. But we also need the points. So, my man of the first half, clearly, no doubt, Bruno Fernandes. What a performance! There's a particular ball in the middle of the half where it was going to be a little bit of a dead one with Ahmad, Diego Dalot, but Bruno Fernandes just swings that ball and it went. At first, I thought Mbeumo could go for a header, but it was kind of within that region of it's not perfect for a header and it's not perfect for a volley. It's one of those, and I'm glad in a way that he did pull out, even though he was probably more in the center, but he pulled out of it, and Dorgu chested it and forced the save out of Donnarumma. Look, a little bit cuter. If he hits the ball into the ground, I think we score. I think Patrick Dorgu gets that goal. One of the better moves of the match, and again, it was created by Bruno Fernandes. Who else? Top match, top half so far from him. We need more of the same. I think a bit of it is probably the element of surprise. I don't think Man City were prepared to face the avalanche of the United attack, because it's really been Dorgu, Mbeumo, Ahmad, and Bruno Fernandes. These four players have absolutely been on and supported by Kobe Mainu and even Casemiro at times. So I don't think Manchester City were prepared. So I think second half would be a lot tighter. And I just hope we have that extra bit of, we just have that bit of luck. So far, we've not had it, guys. We've hit the crossbar, could have easily been a goal. We were played 1-on-1. Again, just a tad bit of detail. We could have been 1-on-1 on goal twice. And then we actually put the ball at the back of the net twice, and both times were ruled out for offside. So, 5-6 chances, 5 big chances for Man United there, and a big save, obviously, by Donnarumma from Dorgu. I think we've done well. Can't complain. Michael Carrick, well done. What does he need to do for the second half? I think probably more of the same, but I am worried about our flanks. I am worried about Diego Dalot. I think, again, I feel bad in saying that because overall I've been happy with the half, but he's easily been the worst player in a red shirt, in a Man United top. And we've got to find a solution there. I think what he can do is put Ahmad there at right back and Mbeumo right side of the front and bring Shesko on. I think this game is set for that. But then Ahmad at right back versus Jeremy Doku. My goodness, that's a 50-50. We could be in for a torrid time. But let's see. I think if at 60 minutes we're still at 0-0, I think that's got to be the change, in my opinion. Let's see if he makes it. So it's all to play for, guys. Second half is starting. Encouraging half by Man United. I think it was a little bit too much of a surprise. As you can see, Manchester City are bringing on players already at the half. We've got Cherki coming on, number 10, and we've got number 33 coming on for number 66. So Cherki is going to be coming on for number 47. And we've got a dickhead in the house, guys. Let's smash this prick on the head. before United kick off. All right, cool. That's the second half, and I think it's a slight change in formation, not just personnel. But let's see. As I said, for Man City, clearly they'll be attacking our flanks. That's where we've got a weakness, and we've picked up 2 yellow cards. So let's see. But I've really liked our pass. Oh my goodness, we could have and should have scored. Great ball by Diego Dalot. I think we probably ought to gamble a little bit more there, but Dorgu was probably offside. Yeah, it was. It's just far too fast, quick for Mbeumo. But again, great start to the second half. Let's get back to it. I'll see you all at full time. Take care, stay safe, and come on, United.